Well, good morning, you lovely, lovely lot. It's been a little while, but hello again and nice to see you all. So today's is this month's nail mailbox with a beautiful, beautiful cat's eye design by Zoya Mac. I already follow her on Instagram. She's fantastic. So today's box, there are 3 Wow Bow gel polishes. There are some Hydra drops. There is a lens wiper, a desk mat, a palette and a magnet. So that's Zoya Mac. And there is her bits there as well. So there is an awesome nail mail silicone desk mat. Now, it is one of those materials that everything bloody sticks to it because I got nail dust all over it. A quick go over with a baby wipe and a piece of kitchen roll, you're all good again. So there is a multi-magnet. There is a nail palette. Now, I love these. I have a pile of about 6 or 7. And did you know B&M are now selling those as candle plates at like £4 each? There is a lens wipe. I saw them the other day when I was in there. I was like, really? So these Hydra drops, I wasn't sure what they were, so I did end up grabbing my tablet and having a look. So they're from Personality UK and they are a nail strengthener and repair treatment that restores damaged and compromised nails and cuticles from the inside out. They're oil free. They contain hyaluronic acid, aloe vera, papaya, acacia berry. It's really, really good. It's also vegan, non-GMO. They're dermatologically tested, Leaping Bunny certified, and available in a signature scent and unscented. These ones are unscented. And they have sent the 30ml bottle, which is the salon size. And it's a beautiful glass bottle with a glass dropper. I rubbed a bit in. Oh, they're absolutely lovely. And you don't have that greasy feeling afterwards. So there are 3 Wow Bow gel polishes, all in the cat eye. Now, I've not actually tried any of the Wow Bow products before, so this is my first go with them. And because I already have an acrylic brand that I love, I do move between a few different gel polish brands, but I just never bothered to check anywhere else. So these are a 30 to 60 second cure. They're 15ml bottles and they are TPO and HEMA free. So a lot of the polishes now have moved to TPO free. I cannot quite remember what it is, but I do have it written down somewhere, but I know they don't want it in the nail products anymore. So this one is a beautiful, it's almost, I don't know if you can have a pastel lime shade, but that's what I'd call it. It's a beautiful pale shade in any case. The pink, on the other hand, is bright. That is a very pink. Great for like a Barbie set or a Valentine's set, you know, really girly. And this blue one, I think is absolutely adorable. It's a lovely, lovely shade. So that is this month's box. There's a fair decent choice in there. There really is. And I'm loving the desk mat because Lord knows I ruined mine. And an extra magnet. I will try and take a picture and slot it in at some point and show you. So I have the metal phone holder, you know, for when I'm filming over the desk, and it's got about 8 magnets just stuck to it because that's the only place I can think to keep them where I'm not going to lose them. So I am going in with a layer of I'll tell you what a layer of. Just let me pop my butt off the couch. I filmed this yesterday and I'm voiceovering today. So I used Pro Build in Shade Natural by Aviva Pro Gel. I wanted a pale nude. I had it in acrylic, but I couldn't find the right shade that I wanted in gel polish, but I knew I had it in a builder that I'd tried from withe. So I have popped that on. And I'm just putting a couple of layers on because I'm not doing these on a person or myself. I'm not really building. I'm more just doing a couple of thin layers. So a good tip is with the chrome and things, it doesn't stick to the buffed and the matte surfaces, as you know. So if you're going to chrome a design onto, you know, like our acrylic or a builder gel nude base, you don't need to top coat beforehand. As long as you are wiping off that tacky layer and then buffing and double checking there are no shiny spots. So even when you think you've got it all, give it another quick buff just to make sure, then your chrome will not stick. See, as you can see there, I've missed bits. And I actually assumed I had it all, so I am going back in to buff that puppy. I mean, I suppose with me doing gel polish as part of the design, you're not actually going to see it. But still. So, on the tutorial, Zoya used like a gel. She used the cat eye gels to draw these lines and then put the chrome over the top of like the tacky layer. But I like to do my line work with the black gel paint, which is what I'm going in with. And it's a really stunning design, and I like how it's versatile. So my shapes aren't exactly the same, but it's a case of moving your lines to however you want them in whatever shapes, and then filling them in with the cat eyes. So I'm just doing my lines. They don't need to be raised. I am trying to keep mine as flat as possible so I don't have an overly raised design. But you can see that little ball of gel in the middle of the brush, and that is because I have not done the drag and twist and pulled it through properly. I'm literally just grabbing bits out of the pot to do this. So how are you all keeping? Because I've not spoken to any of you for a while. For one reason or another and various health issues, I haven't been online. But I am doing better now. They've slapped me on steroid inhalers, so I am not huffing and puffing and choking anymore, which is a good thing. A very good thing, actually, because I was sick of hearing myself. So we have even cured that for 30 seconds. And I put the chrome on the one side of the sponge, rub it in. And do I do it on this bit or later on? Then I usually flip over to the dead bit of the sponge. But no, I've just gone straight in with that little mini brush and see no sticking. It's gone on lovely. So that particular chrome I used was Long Island by Hona, which I got in a previous box. And then I couldn't decide what to do after the thumbnail. But on the finished set she showed, there was some like cute upper bits, so I've decided to turn two of the fingers into like a giant arch. But you could do this any way you wanted. I mean, you can even leave, you could even just cat eye some of the nails solidly. I'm just liking the nude nails at the minute. I'm hoping for the weather to stay nice. It got a little chilly yesterday, so I can get back in the garden. So last year I started trying to grow vegetables, Some have been hits and some have been very, very big misses. And I planted some broccoli last year that was supposed to be ready just before Christmas. No broccoli appeared, but this bush kept growing and growing. So I thought, okay. And then I finally went to rip it out last week. And it's full of purple broccoli. It has just sprouted a little late, bless it. But I'm so happy. So I need to plant some more, well, not necessarily broccoli, but some more vegetables because I'm giving it a go this year. I'm going to retry with the ones that failed and see how we go. So on a palette, I am just popping little dots of the cat eye polish. They look like very, very stingy dots, but I did tiny ones so I could add to it, you know, rather than wasting it. As it was, there was still polish left, so I ended up using a little scraper and popping it back in the bottle. So I am just chroming over the rest of these that have all been done. Oh, and that's what I was going to say as well. It's first thing in the morning, my brain's a little all over the shop. I reached my 1K subscribers, so thank you all very, very much. I am so glad to have reached that target. I don't mind that it wasn't last year, it was this year. I'm just happy that I still managed to reach it. And it's because even though I am very sporadic lately with my videos and not twice weekly like I used to be, you're all still there supporting and clicking like and commenting, and new people are subscribing. So I am really grateful to you all for helping me reach one of my goals. So thank you very, very much. So we are just popping a little bit into each section. This isn't the magnet that came with it, it's just a magnet I know I like using. I think it's a really giant one I got off Temu for about £3. So I am doing each section individually and then curing for 10 to 15 seconds just to freeze it. And that is so you can move the cat eye into different directions. You know, so they're not like all solidly in the same in the same place. Although later on in the video, I do start putting the polish on the opposite ends of the nails and doing both just to save time. Now you can do these lines and the gaps as teeny tiny or as large as you want. Because I mean on the French I've done teeny tiny ones, but it still looks quite cute. And I apologise for the light in there. So I have the IKEA, you know, overhead lamp. But I also have a strip light. The strip light is a lot brighter, so I like to have that on. However, it is also about 8 years old and basically works when it feels like it. So sometimes you'll plug it in and it'll work all nicely. And other times you will get halfway through working with it, everything will go dark and it will say "stuff you lady," and then it won't work again. Really, it needs to go in the bin, but because it still half works, it's still sat on my desk. So I'm trying not to put the colours next to each other, you know, like the blues next to the blues and things like that. Although sometimes it does just work out that way. So as you see, I've just done the two colours there, but on completely separate sides. Later on, I do play with different magnets. The black plastic magnet that came with it, I've not had one of those ones before, so I was struggling to use it. But with that lamp going out and being a prat, I also couldn't see the shimmers properly. I was having to do the magnet and then move it up and look through the phone screen to see if it had actually shimmered because I could not see it. And I painted all the rest of them off the camera. I thought I'd recorded that actually, obviously not. So I am going to top coat these. Now, where I filled in the bits on that is ever so, and I mean very, very slightly raised. So you could go over with a very thin layer of builder gel just to smooth that out. Or if you're not bothered about the very, very slight unevenness, just go straight in with the top coat. And as for the other ones, your option could be to top coat the entire nail, which is what I do, or just top coat the chrome and cat eye and leave the rest of it matte, you know, for the contrast. I honestly think either would look good. I really do. So we are coming to the end of the video for today. Thank you ever so much for watching. I really hope you give these a try, and I would love to see what they look like. So if you do, my Instagram is in the description box. Tag me because I would love to see what you're creating. And it's nice to see that people try the videos and try the designs and see how they turn out, because everybody's interpretation of something is different. Everybody has different colours, different materials, different design ideas. And it'd be great to see. And if you've enjoyed, please leave me a like or a comment. And if you are brand new to the channel, welcome and hello. And please subscribe and check out my other videos. I've got some lovely designs. And that is what they look like on. I think that arches could have been a bit further down and a bit deeper, but I'm liking them. I am liking them a lot. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will hopefully see you shortly. Bye.